but if you that big, think about it though. You the richest person on the planet. You the second richest person on the planet. And nobody says anything about, oh, Amazon posted it. And they don't come after you. They come after the what? The black guy.
Because, bro, if you're that rich, you have that much power to where you could kind of be like, yo, fuck you. Like these companies who saying like doing this. Because who is like Adidas, Amazon, blah, 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 compared to like Jeff Bezos? He can just be like, all right, fuck you. Like,
but think about it. Cancel culture. I'm going to stop shopping at Amazon. Stocks would drop.
Okay.
People could pull out of stocks.
million people like you can stop. That's not gonna like stop Amazon though from running.
But okay, so all right, I'm turning it this way. Imagine if it was a white person that posted that was in the NBA that posted that link that was just as good as Kyrie. For example, let's say, what's an American white person that's really good? American white person, because everyone that's good that's white is usually not from here. Oh. They're usually European.
Nigga, I don't know.
Like, I'm trying to think. Who's someone that's good? I don't know. Everyone white. Yeah, no one white. That's good. Okay, let's just say fucking JJ Redick or someone, one of the greatest shooters of all time. Post some shit like that. What you think? They're just going to be like, they're going to more than likely be like, they're not going to give a fuck. But since it's Kyrie and he has all this shit going on and he's black, he's just like this amazing basketball athlete, everyone on his ass. Just like they did Kanye, because he's black. If LeBron says anything about it, guess what? They on his ass because he's black. And he's the GOAT. They on his ass. White think Michael Jordan don't say nothing about nothing. He literally doesn't have an opinion on anything. He's Nike. Look, if Michael Jordan,
he don't want to fuck up his partnerships and shit like that.
But
that's all
how can you fuck up something? How can you fuck up a partnership based off your opinion on something?
What do you mean?
Think about it. It's my opinion, and it's the way I feel about something.
Okay, what if my opinion is fuck white people, and I have like 1 million partnerships? What do you think the fuck they're gonna do?
I mean, but it's different. If you say it, depends how you say it.
Depends how I say it.
Depends how you say it. If
So
you
like
say
what,
it,
like-
if you say how you just said it, no, you fucked.
So what? How do I have to say? Like fuck white people.
I mean, no, either way you fuck. But for example, Kyrie, he didn't say fuck Jewish people. He didn't say fuck anybody. He never said a word. He link. Click on it if you want to. You ain't gotta click on the shit. Hey, this is my problem with nowadays, bro. People have opinions on things they don't give a fuck about. That's a problem. Nigga, everyone has an input on something they don't give a fuck about. But they just feel like they gotta chime in.
That's true.
Don't click on it. You clearly, more likely, your ass did not click on it.
We're in a different time though, where it's not like that.
Bro, motherfuckers is trying to nigga, America's gonna be a communist country soon. And it's actually sad to see it.
Politics shit. Oh man.
Not even politics, bro. Think about it. We on some communist shit. Think about what communism is. I've recently started educating myself on some of these terms. Bro, communist people want people, pretty much everyone's the same. So America is on the wave of everyone has to be the same. You can't think outside the box. If you think this way, guess what? You're fucked. You're canceled. We're going to get rid of you. We're going to make sure you don't succeed.
No, bro, you're right. It's just because all these companies and shit are funding this shit, and they have to go by this certain standard. And if you say one thing, like,
done,
it makes the brand look bad. So it's like, fuck you. You're deleted. Your page is deleted. You're terminated. You have to do this. So what you're saying is right.
But my thing is, for example, if LeBron James was to say all these things, or if LeBron James was to post a link of the same shit Kyrie did, well, LeBron James makes up. I want to say I've seen this shit. He makes up over 50% of the sales. He is the head promoter. He is the face of Nike. Yeah. Besides Jordan, and Jordan doesn't even play anymore.
Based off what I said, like if you have a certain like status and power, there comes a line to where you can say this shit that would get a regular like level status person canceled.
But they don't say these things.
As powered up as like LeBron or some shit, or I don't know exactly his lane, but like if you say certain shit, like maybe you can reverse that. And like,
all right, think about it. All right, think about it this way.
But hey,
Jordan, think about Jordan.
Listen, before y'all get into this, man. All right.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Okay.
I just wanted to chime in a little bit.
All right.
I was trying to get a conversation going,
all right. Are we recording, man?
We've been recording. We got that all on.
We in this bitch.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 30 of the Payday Out podcast. All right. First and foremost, okay. We here. All right. It's me, T. Jamaree on the switchboard, the ones and twos. All right,
the one and only
in the background doing what he do as usual. Troy's not here today because he's got some other business he's taking care of. So it's just the two of us. But listen, y'all niggas was not wasting no time. First and foremost, okay, just slow down just a second, okay.
He started. I just said a couple things.
Slow down just a second, okay.
Nigga, I had to get in on it.
I got you. I'm saying, okay,
That shit
because
on
y'all
my
touched on this
conscience.
whole. All right, because clearly,
Bro, you didn't even say anything, bro.
Well-
Like, why are you here, bro?
I got COVID.
I'm kidding. I
Listen,
corona.
bro. I'm a.
Bro, you like didn't even talk. I forgot you were here the whole time, bro. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, but I'm just I wasn't really honestly paying too much attention to what y'all was saying, but I know y'all was talking on the whole Kyrie shit. This whole, I mean, because we already talked on the whole Kanye thing last time, which of course this kind of snowballs into this, but this whole Kyrie shit with LeBron also chiming in a little bit. You got Shaquille O'Neal chiming in. I mean, because I'm gonna let y'all talk y'all shit. All right.
We don't gotta start it off like that.
No,
Yeah,
I gotta
please,
start
go
it
for
off
it.
like this, bro.
Not
'cause
even trying to
it's-
sound like a 10-year-old, but he kind of just started it.
Right. No.
So I just said a couple things. That was literally it.
I gotta talk about it, bro. And it's funny because I don't have a platform. Like, I could create a platform, of course, but like knowing what the fuck I've been seeing for the past week, for example, like when we just talked, like on the last episode when we talked about fucking Takeoff and all the shit I've seen for the past week and this and that. It's kind of more of the lines. I've been just like seeing everything, but I don't really say much. When it comes to the Kyrie shit, bro, and you think, bro, it's. Bro, this shit is so, bro.
What?
This is so annoying watching all these black people be sellouts on ESPN, bro. I kid you not, bro. It's actually the most cringeworthy shit I've ever seen. Because, bro, all these people that claim they love black people and they love this and they love black excellence, but yet you got Shaquille O'Neal, Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley, all these people, Shannon Sharp, and they all disagree with a person because of the way they view. But we know for a fact, without knowing them,
Okay.
based off their character, the way we seen them move and the way they do, motherfucker, Shaq's part of a black fraternity. You really think he believed the shit he believe in? No. He's saying it because he's getting paid by the people, by a certain company. So he doesn't want to fuck up his money, which is smart. I mean, I get
all
it.
this revolves around.
Of course.
It all revolves around money. But the thing is, at some point in time, those people that have the leverage, the people that have the status, have to break free. Nigga, money is not everything.
That's what Kanye's doing.
Freedom is everything. So if you're not with us, who the fuck is with us then?
Facts, though.
Think about it. If the people that are in these positions to make a difference don't make a difference and they go against us, for example, us, we don't really make a difference because we're a small minority of the black people, and the black community in general is a small minority of the United States. Who the fuck is really hearing our voice? Who really gives a fuck? The white people don't, because the people in charge don't give a fuck. What makes you think we give a fuck? We have mad black leaders. Shaq's a black leader, in my opinion. Michael Jordan doesn't speak up, so I can't really speak on him. LeBron James is a black leader to a lot of black people. He's not speaking up. There's so many people.
All right, so listen. Clearly, this is a very sensitive subject. And I don't want to get sucked up into this because there's so many different ways you can go about this. But it's like, on one end, you have dudes who want to speak their mind and say what they want to say. Freedom of speech is everything. We understand that, okay? And it's not so free based off of what things I've been seeing recently. I think we can kind of all agree on that. All right. But on the other end, it's also you got niggas who want to make sure they're protected and their family is protected and their money is protected and the things that they've built, you know what I'm saying, don't get destroyed because of a moment that's happening right now. Because reality is, and I'm not saying this to undermine anything that Kyrie's saying or Kanye has said or whatever. All I'm saying is that this shit won't matter a couple months from now, bro. It won't. It won't.
I mean,
it won't, bro. Okay? Not enough to where it's as impactful as it is as of today. It won't.
So
all right. So at the end of the day, I can understand both sides are doing what they want to do because Kyrie's going to say what he wants to say, and you got a guy like Shaquille O'Neal who's going to say what he's going to say and also going to make sure he's protecting himself and his money, all right, and his family. Listen,
I get what you're saying.
We don't have to listen.
But I don't want to dive too
much
deep into it. But I'm just saying, based off what you're saying, it's almost like motherfuckers like Kanye and Kyrie. Kyrie's more of a scapegoat than anything because he doesn't have his own money. He doesn't do anything outside of basketball to make money. Kanye at least has different lanes to make money. He's an entrepreneur. But like, for example, Kyrie's motherfucking, he's pretty much like a scapegoat. He's a sacrificial lamb. Motherfuckers are sacrificing him.
I don't disagree with you there. I don't disagree with you.
No, I'm not saying you disagree. I'm just saying, I'm piggybacking off what you're saying. More Kyrie's more like this sacrificial lamb. Like he's a pawn. He's just like, oh, well, we don't give a fuck about him. We're going to keep making our money.
Yeah.
You can say what you want because we agree, but we're not going to chime in because we're going to keep making our money because we have our family. But at some point, you have to wake up.
Yes.
You have to be like, yo, I don't need the money anymore. I have the money. Now let's fight for the real cause.
Yes, but he also has listen.
But the crazy shit is, bro, it doesn't make sense.
But you got to realize, bro, he also has a career. He has that he's worked so hard for. Okay, Kyrie is still in his prime in the NBA. Okay, to a certain extent, he can't fuck all that up just because he wants to speak. I'm not saying it's right for that. None of this shit is going to be right, no matter how it is. There's nothing. There's no perfect way to go about this. It's tough, all right? But he's going to have to do what he has to do at this point now to try to get back on course and just kind of get past this shit and just move on. Have your beliefs. Speak how you want to speak. I don't want to talk on this too much.
No.
All right, because it's just too much of a stupid ass subject, all right? So, I'm going to
one last comment though.
Go ahead.
One last comment. He should not do. He should sacrifice his career for what he believes in, based off the fact that they have this whole list of shit that they want him to do, and it's more like he's like this fucking peasant. When for example, you seen the fucking remember the time from Michael Jackson? You remember the video, right? Where he like calls in and Michael Jackson's one of the acts that he has to like do this act to please the king and this and that. That's literally what they're trying to do to Kyrie. Yo, you have to, because at the end of all of this, after he goes through this whole list of shit, he has to go to the GM or the owner and literally prove that he understands what was wrong and what was right. That's literally, he's a peasant. And that's not okay because that devalues you as a human. Fuck being a basketball player. You already, you had ancestors enslaved in this and you know where we come from. Why would you go down that lane and do it again? That's all I have to say. Just saying. All right, now we can move on. Just
saying. Damn.
What?
Don't look at me.
I mean, just to get off that, but also to segue into something that kind of even also makes sense. What the fuck do we even? What do we even think about? Like celebrities or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, entertainers speaking on all, political shit. Okay. And and the reason why I even say that to begin with is because I saw a video recently and I saw like, this is random, but Luke Bryan, he's a country singer. I saw some random shit and he had Ron DeSantis on his stage or some shit like that and brought him out, which should these artists even be bringing that shit into artists or any entertainer for that matter? Anybody with a platform, should you be bringing that shit into your light? You know what I'm saying? I understand freedom of speech. You can do whatever the fuck you want to, but reality is, like, does it make sense? Does it matter?
I think as if you,
no matter how big the bag is.
I think it's if you genuinely just are interested in and want to type shit, because that's what it seems like when people do that. Because I know, like, based off the documentary, when Michael Jordan being so big and shit, when they asked him about shit, like political shit that was going on around that time, he was the way he like responded to it. I forgot exactly what he said in his words. Seems like he just kind of was like me. Was like just, hey, I'm over here just chilling. I'm not. This nigga
Michael Jordan said Republicans buy shoes too.
He did?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Michael Jordan is the perfect owner because he owns an NBA team. He's a perfect owner to speak up for Kyrie. Just had to say that.
Okay.
He's the only black basketball owner. Derek Jeter's the only Spanish basketball owner, as far as I know. And he owns the Timberwolves. There's two motherfuckers right there that don't speak up. Just say.
But do they need to?
Huh?
Do they need to?
I mean, Michael Jordan should, but people
Why?
call him a sellout.
Okay.
Why? That's not my point. Like, why does he need to? I feel like if you generally don't just care about it that much, I feel like he doesn't care about it.
If you don't care about it, if you're not if you're not passionate enough to speak on it, I don't believe someone should sit down if they really truly want to speak on it.
Yeah.
then they can speak on that.
And that's my point. I feel like Michael Jordan genuinely is not obligated and doesn't care that much.
He really don't give a fuck.
He probably says a smart remark like Republicans don't wear shoes. He probably say some like smirky shit like that. But you could tell from the interviews I've seen of him, he just is not into the shit like that. And that goes to your point, like do they need to? Do they need to? It's just like, I feel like if they're genuinely into it and they want to make those sacrifices, that might tarnish their companies and brand deals and shit like that. Go for it.
Yeah, because I can generally say, okay, if I was him in that particular situation, I wouldn't be talking on that shit. I would not.
And they know nobody should have talked about it to begin with, though. Yeah. Nobody, the owners of the Nets and nobody should have been talking about any of it because it's not relevant. It's really just dumb.
And you know you're gonna get into some shit.
But regardless of that, if it is talked about, and I'm who I am, if I'm Michael Jordan, Derek Jeter, fucking Lady Gaga, I don't fucking know, whatever. All right. I'm not talking on this shit because it does not. It's not benefiting me. It's not benefiting anybody.
It's
not even worth. At any point, it's not even worth talking about. I don't think anyone should have ever brought it up to where it was. Put it this way, it's like you've ever been in an argument. You've ever been talking to a girl and then you like say some shit and then like she'll make something that's not a big deal into a big deal, or you'll do some shit. That's literally what the fuck happened with this.
Has it ever happened to UT?
Shit, crazy.
Nigga, what about you, nigga?
Nigga, yes, bro.
Nigga, yeah.
Yeah, bruh. All right. Shit.
I done did this shit myself.
Because everybody, bro.
Something wasn't a big deal. Oh, no, fuck that. It's a big deal, nigga. But, like, it's like they turning it political. But they picked the wrong team to turn the shit political.
Bro, you know how we talking about women right now?
No, we talking
Let's get off this politics shit.
Because I'm just saying, if we talking about women, we can segue into that real quick.
I ain't got
no issue with that. Okay,
I'm down.
Because I can tell you right now, I done been in. I mean, y'all know I was in a relationship many years ago. Okay, and
5 years ago,
women will definitely turn things into things that are not supposed to be. I mean,
these bitches crazy.
We done been there before. Okay, I think that was a very good comparison, though. Since we're on the topic of women, all right.
Go ahead.
Since we're on the topic of women, because I don't even want to talk about this.
I don't
want to talk about this Kyrie shit no more, man. I don't want to talk about fucking politics anymore.
Hey, man, what happened last night?
Okay, this is the Paid Day Off podcast, man. You know we talk about it here, man.
What happened?
This ain't the politic off.
Last night, man.
What did you say?
Huh? Wait, what happened last night?
What happened with you last night, man?
Oh, you trying to get personal? You trying to get personal? Yeah. All right, man. Jamaree really trying to tap into my life. Okay, we can talk about that on a different day. Okay. All right.
No, talk about it now. What's
my
up?
Dog,
you always bring up random shit about me.
My dog.
I don't bring up your personal shit like that. What you talking about?
Okay, not that personal.
Not that personal.
Hey,
man.
my dog said, "Let's take a shot. Who want to take a shot of tequila?" I said, "You all right?"
Chill out. Yo, you need to chill, bro. All right. Listen, we ain't talking about this. We ain't talking about none of that on camera. Okay, that's a whole different subject. Okay. All right. I actually had a random question that I was thinking about too, because I was working out the other day and I saw some badass girl in the gym, and I was looking. I was like, I ain't never been a nigga that shoot my shot in the gym either.
You gotta do it, man.
I never would.
You got to.
It is a different vibe.
Is that okay?
No, it's you got to.
Actually, I ask any woman to answer this, okay? I'm going to look directly into the camera and ask this, okay? Women, all right, ladies, okay? Is it okay for a guy to shoot his shot at you in the gym, all right? And if no, then that's okay. But if so, what is the perfect scenario to do so? Should he holler at you when you are, in the middle of your set? Maybe not mid-rep, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe while you like taking a break before you get to
you asking the wrong.
Hold up.
Who's he even asking?
I'm asking ladies. I'm asking women.
They can't even tell you.
Hold up, Jamaree. Listen, all right? If a guy wants to holler at you at the gym, ladies, okay, should he holler at you, all right, when you walking out, when you walking in, when you going to the locker room, when you switching machines, all right, in between squats, okay? Like, what's the perfect scenario? Like for real, give us a rundown. Because I can tell you right now, confidently, I am not a nigga who will ever shoot my shot at the gym ever. Never.
Respect.
Because I assume, which maybe I'm wrong, I assume that women do not want to be, hit on at the gym at all.
I'm
personally
solely speak on what shout out to Andrew Cordoba. Y'all know him, right? Andrew Cordoba. Mm-hmm. He was just talking to me about this stories and shit he goes through in the gym. And based off what you're saying, seems like you gotta this can low key come off on some not creep shit, but just hear me out. Like you gotta, because you're wondering when do you do this? How do you say you gotta from what he has done and shit when he in the story he tells me, seems like it all you have to just start it on some genuine natural way. Don't walk up to their set type shit. Just make it some make it some normal shit to where say it's a regular that comes in and every time you're there they're there. Mm-hmm. Maybe just see if they give you this is what he's saying, by the way. Just see if they give you eye contact type shit, and then if it's not if it's a good eye contact, just say something out of the just
normal shit.
Talking about working out type
Correct.
shit. Start it off that, and then it's up to you to kind of just maneuver it from there.
And segue into something.
Some icebreaking.
That's what I was trying to say, because I would never ever just be on some
parlering. That's crazy. I that's crazy.
On some yo, I want to come up and talk to you because I thought you was cute, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? It would literally have to be on some
It's not crazy. I worked at a gym. It's not crazy.
Okay. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that.
I'm seeing everything.
It's not.
And I'm talking to the girls.
I got you, but it's not absolutely crazy. That's not. I don't want to say it like that. What I'm trying to say is it is a little wild to just go up to say yo, let me holler at you, as opposed to having a conversation with a girl, saying one thing to her, and then maybe saying something else to her, and then maybe y'all run into each other again, and saying that's more of a natural type of way to do. So it can't always happen like that, but.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
My input on this is you think it's too deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I get where you're coming from. It's not that deep.
You gotta have.
Remember who this is coming from?
No. No. I'm gonna tell you. For example, think about. So, how can I explain this? For example, when I'm gonna ask you, when is the right time to walk up to a girl? Anytime, just anywhere. You can be anywhere. When is the right time?
At a bar, at a club.
Are those really the right times? You can't really talk.
Yeah,
you can't hear them. You gotta pull them to the side. You gotta be in their ear if you're in the club.
It's not that
there's
deep.
no right time. But I'm saying there is no right time. So if you see but if my thing is, if you see a girl,
there's a right time.
No, there's never a right time. Chris Brown said it himself.
Nigga. He said there's never a right time to say goodbye.
Nigga don't matter. Nigga, that's the end of the sentence.
There's never a right time to shoot your shot. What?
All right, so let me get to my point. All right, so what I'm saying is, when you walk up to a girl in the gym, you literally you treat it like you're not in the gym, bro. You literally, oh hey, how you doing?
Okay.
But you don't enter. But for example, what's creep is if you catch the bitch running out when she's leaving the gym. That's creep, because that means you've been watching her. More than likely, you've been watching the bitch. You know she left.
If you gonna catch a chick out when she walking out of the gym, it can't be on some of you running her down type.
No,
shit,
you're not running her down, but
you would have to be on some
make it look like you accidentally bumped into the bitch.
You got to make it look casual.
That's
on
creep.
Some hey, I'm walking at the same time as you, and
but you've been peeping her. But if I
just want to say hi to you, whatever the fuck you want to say.
But think about if I'm in the gym lifting weights and this girl walk into the gym, and I see be like, yo, she mad pretty. Yeah. Is it really creep for me to walk up and be like, yo, thought you was cute. Yo, when you about to get ready to leave, let me know. If you need some pointers, let me know. But you start off when you establish the ground that, yo, you're cute. That's how you would holler in the gym without being too aggressive.
That can go both ways.
It could go both ways.
Depending on the girl and all that, that can go. Some girl, I feel like they're dialed in and be like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. That's where you kind of have to think a little deep about shit, bro.
This is it is
a little deep.
This is the thing that goes to my head, okay? The gym is not some place you just go and you leave. All right, so it's not on some I'm never going to see this bitch again. Okay, if I'm hollering at a girl at the gym and she is not feeling me, all right, then not only
you take that risk of you might see her again.
Not only am I probably going to see her again, especially if I'm a regular working out and she's a regular working out, but then also I look like an idiot around all these other motherfuckers around there. And you can hit me with the whole stop worrying about what people think around you, but if you're in a place that you frequent often, that is very awkward and very
awkward,
weird.
And
you know what I'm saying?
You're taking that situational sacrifice.
If now you can maybe approach with
you
some
can make it
shit.
not weird, but nigga, you know, an awkward moment when you see it.
Correct. You got to know kind of how you doing with that. So that's kind of the thing that gets interesting. I personally just would not holler at a girl in the gym. I just wouldn't. When I'm in the gym, I'm in my own zone. Even if a girl gives me some eyes, I'm not gonna holler at her. I'm not.
Respect.
I'm out. So that's just my opinion, though.
Like
you know, okay. I've seen niggas, you know, who have, you know, different thoughts on that, but that's kind of just how I think as far as that goes. I just think women don't want to be bothered when they're working out. That's the one place they go to make sure they don't get bothered. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier.
No, they go home to not be bothered.
You said they go home.
They go home to not be bothered. They don't. You go out in public, but you expect not to be bothered. You expect somebody not to talk to you. Take your ass home then. The fuck. Nobody tell your ass to come out here looking good in motherfucking spandex, trying to make your butt look bigger, bro. Kid you not. Girls wear spandex, certain spandex that make your butt look bigger because they have like this like, it's like a line. There's like lines on them that are like, I want to say, yeah. I forgot what they're. Deja has a pair, nigga. I promise you, she has a couple pairs. But like in my head, bro, girls wear them to make their butts look bigger. You do butt workouts. You do all these things. You do bro. Girls put on makeup to go to the fucking gym.
Of course.
And you telling me they don't?
Okay, but they do all that, but still
to not be approached.
You know the girls who do all that, and if they be approached like no, like I'm just working out. No,
so you put on makeup and shit to not look good at you. Why look good at the gym then? Why not give a fuck about
girls? I don't know.
That's my point. But that's my point.
There's a hella
go to the gym mismatch if you don't give a fuck. Then they don't. I don't even do that, nigga. And when I used to work out,
well, people like to look good regardless. So that's not really a valid point.
But what are you trying to look good for though? And don't say yourself because you don't.
Look for themselves. No. Yes, they feel confident in themselves.
People get haircuts for themselves to look good, but you don't put on clothes to look good for yourself.
That's compared to you just. Look at this. Imagine you just getting fresh, whatever. You get your best haircut, fresh as fuck. Do you pull up to like where the fuck? I don't know. Bar, playing ball or some shit. Imagine like a mid girl just coming up talking to you. Like what are you gonna do? Just be like I'm good. Like
same shit. But your intentions is to always look good for somebody. Whenever you look good.
Okay, so then it's maybe you gotta be the right person. You gotta be the right type of nigga that's attracted to that type of girl.
No, just saying. Think about it, Leroy. Back me up on this. Literally, why do they tell people? Why do they tell guys to get haircuts all the time? Because you never know who you might run into. It's literally.
Okay.
That literally feeds into my point.
What they gotta do with my point?
That leads into my point.
Okay.
Literally, I'm gonna get a haircut. Why? Not because I'm getting it for myself. I'm getting it, yeah, because yes, one, I can look good for myself. That's cool. But B, because I don't know who I'm gonna run to. I might run into somebody that's fine as hell. Guess what? I got this cut, nigga. I can go pull her. That has to do with girls. That has to do with business. That has to do with all these things. So. Anybody can say they want to look good for themselves, but in reality, you looking good because you don't know who you're going to run into.
See, that's an interesting thing.
That's what I'm saying. So in the gym, bro, yeah, I'm not saying y'all are wrong, but in reality, do these girls really not want to get approached, or are you just approaching them and you're not the right guy?
You're not the right guy. That's my main thing.
That's the mic drop, nigga.
No, because that's just literally, that doesn't go against what I said. I just literally like, imagine you getting all fresh and shit. And then just like because it just be hella creeps and shit. I'm not saying like
there do be mad.
If you were to like go like I'm sure you'll do your thing or whatever, but
yeah, of course.
Fucking just imagine you getting all fresh and shit to mid girls. Imagine just a girl you're not into, not even like bad looking, just a girl you're not into walks up to you. You're just like you'd be like I'm good type shit. Like,
yeah,
it's the same
shit.
Just think about
it's the
sometimes
same
you gotta be
shit
self-aware.
In a sense. It's a little. It's the same shit in a sense.
Tell me how it's different.
It's a little different from when a woman approaches a guy who. And the guy's not into her versus when a woman.
I know that kind of gets into double standards.
Yeah, it's because double standards. No matter how you put it, double standards are a real thing, whether you want to believe it or not. All right, 100%. And I say anybody who does disagree with that, you're hiding from
delusional.
Reality. All right,
damn near.
But it's different from when a woman approaches a man at the gym versus when a man approaches a woman.
No,
at
I
the
get
gym.
it.
Or anywhere for that matter.
I get it.
Okay. So it's okay for men to be the pursuers. That's okay that we're typically the pursuers, and that we are the ones who go on the hunt. That's part of the instinct. That's part of our
basic
DNA.
Human instinct.
Yeah, that's kind of just what it is.
But yeah,
I just was going to the point of I just don't want to approach a girl at the gym just because I feel like women don't want to be approached at the gym, and I don't want to have to deal with if that does go wrong. It's different than for me shoot my shot at a bar or a club or whatever, and I don't have to see that chick ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's damn near like in the works, like a coworker type shit. Like shooting your shot at like a coworker and then you see her again type shit.
Exactly.
Put this way, more than likely, she's gonna be the one that stopped coming to the gym, not you.
You might be right. But either
Think
way,
about it. If a girl thinks you're creepy because you walked up and said, "Hey," she's gonna be like,
And I'm not afraid to do something like that because I think I'm a creep. Because I would never approach a girl like that.
Of course, I'm not saying
But
your approach. You're not saying, and I'm not saying.
Perception's everything. So if a girl just feels weird, if you catch her at the wrong moment, and maybe she's having a fucking off day or something like that, and she kind of gets thrown off whenever you approach her, she might take it however she wants to take it.
But my thing is, do you?
It just the energy's off.
So I guess I would ask: is approaching a girl based off what you think they're gonna say? Like, would you not approach a girl anywhere based off what you think they're gonna say?
No, that's not true.
So what? There's no difference then, really.
You could say there's no difference, but there's also boundaries, and there's also there are still things that.
That's like saying you wouldn't approach a girl in the grocery store. She's shopping. She's not trying to be bothered. I mean, it's
different environments are different.
That's different.
That's
Is
a
it
little
really
that's a
different?
level down
That's
different than the gym.
All right.
But is it really that different? When
No,
you
but
go
how
to the grocery,
societal standards are
Just,
like
nah, we're just saying this just so the audience knows this is a we're talking about a nigga who approaches a woman anywhere.
I don't give a fuck. But
All
if
right.
you look good, I'm on your ass.
Now
that was a little aggressive.
that was very aggressive.
I gotta
okay?
you gotta be aggressive to get girls,
No,
bro.
you don't.
And
Not
I-
like
and
overly aggressive, but
I can confidently say I won't approach a woman unprovoked
Yeah.
to some extent.
Yeah.
You gotta give me some type of eye contact or something. I don't know. I gotta feel something. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be off in the wind and just on some like you. I'm not even in a thought. Like you ain't even catch eyes with me or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You got to see something
Something's gotta
like a
connect.
light bulb. Be like,
Something, yeah.
I'm in the
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Which I can say I have approached a woman without that happening before. It's just not the same. And you could say like you might be missing out on opportunities to do so. I'll take those L's and just move on with my life.
you just
It's
gotta
not
be
that serious.
You know what I'm saying?
you
It's
gotta
not not that serious.
You gotta be goaded, man.
So-
It's okay. You gotta have that gold stamp next to your name.
We can talk about that, man. All right. So, all right. You know, listen. All right. See, we get out of pocket, man.
Yes.
All right. My neighbor gonna start knocking on the door, talking about what the fuck y'all talking about over here, bro. Oh shit! Did I tell you my neighbor? My bad. It's random.
It's a weird transition.
My bad.
She pulled up on you in a trench coat.
Huh?
No, let me stop. What happened?
Yo,
what
that
happened with your
was-
neighbor?
That was out of pocket. That was out of pocket.
No, it was a joke. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That went out of pocket. That was funny, actually.
Oh wait, what happened with your
If
neighbor?
it's not out of pocket, then talk
The reason
about
why I
it.
said-
Talk about it
The
then.
reason why I said,
Talk about it. If it's not out of pocket, talk about it then.
no, I'm not gonna get
Because if you can't talk about it, then that's out of pocket for
no,
the
it's
mention.
not,
it.
it's not. It's for him to say that it's not out of pocket.
the ones next
for me to
door?
talk about it and go deep into it, that's out of pocket.
That's my point.
That's private.
Next
okay?
door or downstairs?
Next door. I only I was mentioning that.
There's
'cause-
the white bitches next door. Right?
No.
No?
Next door. That's
I'm not in this.
Next door. That's my Spanish dude.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he cool as fuck. All right.
Oh, that's two doors.
So I actually had. It's funny because I had neighbors underneath me. These black people.
Oh, they moved?
They moved. Those motherfuckers who complained on me.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
them?
I remember you
From
talking
stomping,
about
when we went
that.
to the leasing office, and they complained.
Yeah.
And they was like, because I had got a text. This was last year, in December, or whatever. And they said like, "Yo, you're being too loud." It was like we were filming at 3:00 on a Sunday,
Yeah.
in the middle of the day, talking about we're being too loud or something like that.
But they were doing some bullshit.
I'm like, and I go down the leasing office and think to myself, I'm like, I hear these motherfuckers literally fucking every single night. All right, in my bedroom, I can hear them. I can hear her. She's loud. She's loud as fuck. And I don't have no issue because I'm not the one to complain. I won't. All right. And if you want to smash or something like that, it's because I can't hear it that much. I can hear it, but it's not like
Nah,
that.
but we signed up for that
Not
when
that
we moved
crazy.
in
So I'm
a,
like-
when we moved in an apartment complex. We
Exactly.
signed
I'm
up
like,
for
you live
some
in
shit
an
like
apartment
that.
complex. And then he sees me on the stairs and he's like, "What up, King?" King?
What you mean by that?
You got the crown all right, my nigga. All right? I'll tell you that much. All right? You gonna, like, anyways, man, that's some other shit, man. I'm off that, bro.
Nigga
Okay?
gonna see this.
I don't even talk about that, man. All right? But yeah, man. So, this is very random, but I wanted to segue in this because I was kind of interested to know if any of you niggas watch anime.
I watched a few.
Because
Nigga,
I've been trying to get into anime lately.
nigga hate that shit.
I don't hate it.
Oh, you don't?
I've been trying
I
to.
feel you try to get into it and then you don't, and it's just like if it's not, I'm not even going to convince you. If you're not into it, you're not into it.
I've tried to a couple times, and that's one thing I just do not get.
My question is, which ones have you watched?
I watched. I can't remember.
What was going on here?
I can't remember it, bro. I can't remember it. I can't tell you no names because I don't remember the name.
I feel like I'm laughing because I feel like you want to get into it. Which I do, bro. That's the reason why I started looking at it too. Because I'm like, it seemed cool. Like niggas was talking about, and I saw a couple that I fuck with. But I could tell your vibe. You're trying to fuck with it. So
I really
badly.
want to. Like, I want to be a part of the anime like squad.
And my thing is like, I'm not even about to sing you some. I'm just like, if you're not, just try to do it. But if you're not into it. It's not for you type.
I mean, if you think about
I get
it,
it if you're not into it.
I mean, Boondocks is anime technically.
That's
it's an anime.
In a sense, but it's different.
I mean, Dragon Ball Z is anime.
The animation of it is anime,
but Dragon Ball Z is anime.
It's not anime.
Dragon Ball Z is anime.
Correct, but I'm not even into Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z is amazing.
Dragon Ball Z was fire.
Dragon Ball Z is the Drake of anime.
But I don't know about. I haven't really been into like the newer Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Balls and shit like that. But I know back. Because they call there's Dragon Ball Z, there's Dragon Ball something else, there's Dragon Ball something else.
Hella spinoffs.
Yeah, but like the original
that shit was
fire.
Amazing.
I don't know about the other shits.
Bro, I just don't understand it. When I watch the shit, I'm like, what's going on?
You gotta realize that's fine.
It's about the bad bitches that's in the show. That's really why niggas watch it. But it's
just a lot of deeper like shows, like deeper meanings.
There are some.
I fucking cried. Second
you cried on a fucking anime?
I don't give a fuck.
See,
Attack on Titan season season 1 episode like 9. I was like, bruh, god damn.
I remember I was texting this one chick one time and she was like, I was like, what you doing? She's like, I'm watching ATOT.
The fuck is that?
Attack on Titan, yeah.
And I was saying to myself, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Could be an album.
She said that shit like I knew.
Like you shouldn't know what it is.
Fuck that was.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
What the fuck is that?
I didn't know, but I thought Attack on Titan.
I was gonna try to be like, I was thinking I was gonna reply. I was gonna be like, oh, cool.
No, everybody don't know what that is.
I was gonna be like, oh, that's what's up. But then I was like, you know what? I said, what the fuck is that?
All right, bro.
I was like, what is ATOT? I don't know what the fuck that is, bro.
Which is not crazy if you don't.
Yeah, it's not crazy. But to me, I'm like, bro, everybody seems to be into anime. So I'm like, what is the hype around it? I want to get into it. Can somebody help me understand? It's like fucking NFTs. I'm like, I want to understand it.
Yo, what
help me understand. NFTs are gone.
I mean, bro,
not gone, but
anime isn't. I ain't gonna say
topic.
there's a hype, bro. It's just more so.
It is not a
hype,
hype.
Bro. Think about
it's
it.
Been on the 80s, nigga.
Bro, no. But I'm saying no.
Hype.
But what I'm saying is, it's not really hyped. It's more so. It's literally a cartoon. They're literally dope cartoons. Like think about it.
It's a culture, bro. And if you're
like
into
you grew
it,
up, for example, you grew up watching Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
So you didn't watch Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network had animated shows.
I watched a little bit of Cartoon Network.
Adult Swim had anime on it. Samurai Jack is an anime. Boondocks is an anime. Yeah. So like, I mean, you just kind of had to like grow up watching those type of cartoons.
It's a little different, but
I didn't grow up watching it, and I was on the same mental as Leroy. Like, why are niggas fucking with this? Like, so I just sat down and watched like a few. And I'm just like, oh, okay. This one's ass. This one's ass. Okay, I get why this one's ass. Or this one's fire. This one's really fire. I fucking teared up at this shit. And like, this one's okay. So
Attack on Titan is good enough.
Yeah, and I remember I put you on the Death Note. I was like, watch this, and I fuck with Death Note.
Yeah.
And you were like, this ain't for me, and I was just like, oh, okay. But
facts.
I fuck with Death Note is fire.
I'm not. Now listen, I'm not.
So I'm like, if you don't like it, it's cool.
Correct.
It's
I'm not.
cool.
And when I mention anime, bro, I'm not talking about you pressing me because you never pressed me about that shit.
Yeah, I was just like, okay.
You never pressed me about any of that.
Because you came up to me one time, you're just like, I don't get it. I was like, just watch Death Note. Death Note's pretty. You were like, I don't like it. I'm like,
it's like
cool.
when you told me to get into The Office, like, and I'm like, bro, I can't get into it. I'm like,
get in that shit.
I'm like, it's just not my type of humor.
It's like dry.
I ain't even
humor,
about to waste
bro.
my energy being like, you got it, because
correct. And I'm not hating on it.
I'm just saying that crazy.
All I'm saying is like,
it's cool.
It's for you. It's not for me. Now I want to get an anime.
Oh wait,
because I want to be a part of the fucking cult.
Oh wait,
so that's different. If you want to actually,
I want to be into it.
I can make you a little good list. But if you actually want,
the number one thing to watch if you want to get an anime, just watch Dragon Ball Z from the beginning.
I've watched Dragon Ball Z before though, back when I was a kid, and not to the point where like I was so into it, but I've watched it before. And Pokemon and shit, and I was like, "This is cool."
Pokemon,
but I was never like.
Do you like fighting? Do you like?
I'm not into fighting. I'm not into fighting like that. That's the thing.
But that's probably why you don't like anime, because anime Japanese cartoons, are all about fighting scenes. It's an action movie, but it's
that's
a
why
show.
Death Note was and Attack on Titan, bro, that shit was fire. And there's some other one called this is no one knows about this. It's called Elfin Lied. It's like this like great. It's just a great ass. I'm nerding out right now, but it's a great ass storyline. I know y'all niggas don't give a fuck. It was on Netflix. I think they took it off, and the theme song was fucking fire. That shit was hard, bro. But
I thought 50 Cent was on that motherfucker, boy. I thought he was
nah.
on.
But there are some notable.
I whip
ones.
your head, boy.
There are some notable ones. Fuck you guys. I'm still talking about this shit.
Yo.
But
that's wild though. Hey, I appreciate the anime. I respect it regardless. So I'm not.
I thought you didn't fuck with it.
No, I never said I did not fuck with it. I want to get into it, but I just can't. That's all it is.
You should watch low-key Attack on Titan. I feel like just
Where can I watch that? Netflix?
I think it's on Netflix. They may have taken that shit off, but I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. Maybe not.
How long
maybe
is it?
not.
How long has that been out?
Like early 2000s, but like the new episodes have been still coming out a couple like years ago.
Okay, so some family.
I only
shit.
watched few seasons, but yeah.
Yeah, because I'll be watching Family Guy.
Wait.
fucking
Okay.
Bob's Burgers and shit.
Okay.
That's my thing.
Spin off of this, cause I was just watching this with Tyra, trying to get the hype of it. I feel like y'all niggas weren't into it though. Y'all maybe I saw my story. Harry Potter.
Honestly, bro, I think I've seen 2 Harry Potter movies in my whole life.
Yeah, I've seen the first one, which I thought was good when I was a kid. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I saw the first Sorcerer's Stone.
Everything I'm mentioning right now, I haven't not seen since I was like at least 10,
7.
11, maybe young. Actually, yeah, probably like that, like younger.
Elementary school.
So, what's the first one?
Sorcerer's
Stone and the Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets.
After like all those, I was like, I don't know.
The fact that you even know that, nigga, I don't even know that.
The reality is, I never even when I watched those back in the day, I never even knew the plot. I just was watching because I was like, oh, this is.
It's a long storyline, but
Yeah.
I mean, my initial like watching it now at this age, well, just watching because I watched Sorcerer's Stone when I was in like 2nd grade, and back then I was like, oh, this is really cool, but then like I didn't like become like a fucking cult head about it and shit like that. But I watched it now because like my Tyra wanted to watch it and shit. I thought my just initial thoughts of it, it was pretty cool. I still, from watching just that episode, I don't get the cult like obsession with it, but I feel like I still gotta watch all of them, and the storylines seem like I like watch it if I'm bored type shit, like for like the sequels and shit like that, because it's just like there's a storyline to it and sequels and shit.
And I'm open to watching it again.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not the worst thing ever. It was cool. It was cool to just like chill and watch type shit.
Now I think about it, I would actually like to go back and watch.
Yeah,
that. I'll be down.
You should like to form your opinion of it, and I thought
low-key we gonna have a movie night, nigga.
This is what I'm saying. And I would say, because this shit came out in like 2001, 2, like the first couple ones, the effects were very, very good for that shit coming out around that time. Because I thought about all the other green screen effects and visuals that came out around that time. It just looked super fake and trash and shit, like just like super fake. But I just noticed, like, you peep little things. I'm like, oh, that the effects are crazy in this movie for that time and shit.
Yeah,
so
of
just
course.
little shit like that, and just the storyline was just not like mid, but it was just like it's just pretty good.
Now imagine watching that.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter be fire high. There's a couple like trippy moments. I'll be like, this would be cool to watch pretty high. Like, yeah.
I mean, Harry Potter, for what I remember seeing it, bro, like I said, it's been since about like 7, 8 art club, daycare, after school days.
After school, that's why I watched the Sorcerer's Stone.
Bro, I genuinely don't really remember. What I do remember is the motherfucking little balls flying and they got to catch some motherfuckers.
Oh, the sport thing on the broom.
Yeah,
I saw that.
That's
shit.
the only clip I really remember. Outside of that, bro, I don't remember.
I remember
Harry
them
Potter.
having what was it? What was the 2 teams?
It's just a movie. Like,
what was the teams that they had? Like when they played the little fucking.
It's
game?
called something.
I don't remember
I
the
saw
name
it.
of
Like,
it.
I don't know what it's called.
Fucking, but
yeah. Like watching
the one thing that I thought was pretty crazy is motherfuckers reading them books. I was like.
Them books were like
Books
that
was
thick, bro.
Y'all reading goddamn
2nd grade, I'm like,
telephone books,
nigga,
bro.
I ain't reading that shit.
Like, now I can confidently say I am not the nigga who wants to read for entertainment. I cannot.
Yeah.
I won't.
I'm not reading for nothing.
I won't read.
Explain it to me.
I get reading for some like educational
correct.
purposes.
I will read like a book on money
a good
or
topic.
like some shit like that.
Yeah, motivation.
Like, correct. Like I won't read
life
just.
habits.
I won't read a book just like because it has like a story to it.
That's dead.
I won't read that. I
definitely more of a visual on that aspect.
correct. Like I would rather watch a movie.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Of
with
course, you want the picture painted for you.
Because
I think having a book, I don't know. It just depends. For example, like Harry Potter. There's other books, of course, that they made movies for, like Twilight Zone and all these other shits. But I think writing a book and then making a movie for it, you get to paint the visual in your head what you're reading. But then when they make the movie for it, it paints a visual that you may not have seen or a visual you have seen, but it's lacked.
Based off that, I've heard multiple book heads, like book niggas.
Book heads? Book niggas.
Book sluts. Be like, oh, they be like, oh, you seen the movie? But bro, you have to
read the book. I'd be like, nigga.
It's such a different experience.
I'd be like,
and it sound like they get off for that shit, boy.
I'm telling you, the book sluts, they be like, you have to. This is like
bro,
high school, college.
Like,
you have to read the fucking book. It's a whole different. I'm like, God damn. The book be like this thick. Like, nigga, I ain't reading that shit. More of a visual representation.
The movie's good, bro, but the book.
You hear
God.
Niggas say that, bro? Like, it's mainly like back in the days, like
like,
girls and niggas say that.
Nigga, what?
Which I'm not like, whatever. That's a whole different world.
I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying,
I'm not tapped into it. I'm not trying to be tapped into.
Nigga, I'm not trying to read no fucking book.
Yeah. If I'm reading a book, like you said, like right now I'm kind of reading like I bought a Will Smith autobiography. Like that shit's like
I'll read
like that.
Yeah, I'll read something like that.
Kind of interests me.
Yeah,
but still I can't read for a long time. I get like
bored.
Yeah, I'm just like more of a visual.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's like kind of normal.
Yeah,
in a sense.
normal.
I don't know.
That's just. I think that's just
reading's fire though.
I had nothing against.
Yeah, shout out to niggas that read. I feel you.
Shout out to reading niggas.
Kanye doesn't read.
I can't read. Though.
I heard him say that in an interview.
You said who doesn't read?
Kanye does not read.
What's he do?
He just like I'm visual. I rather like express ideas and see shit like type shit.
I'll listen to an audiobook, I guess. I'll listen to a podcast.
That's the only way I can read a book is an audio book. Because nigga, if I read a book, it's gonna take me about like a whole year to finish a book that's about like 1 inch long, 1 inch bit thick.
Hey yo. But yeah, no, I feel that.
You need to chill out.
Sad boy, I can't.
Said 1 inch long and 1 inch thick. That was you been thinking about a lot of things.
Hey, my fault, G.
My fault, OG.
Right. Nah, I genuinely can't. I can't read fast, bro. I took reading.
I can't read fast.
Don't worry about it.
I can't read fast. I can't comprehend.
I can't take it out. You good?
I can't comprehend reading. Like, bro, that's just not really my thing personally. I've always had problems with that. Nigga, if it wasn't for the ACT, nigga, I wouldn't graduate high school.
I ain't never.
ACT. Y'all niggas had the FCAT, right?
Nigga, yeah, and I couldn't pass
niggas
that.
Went to the same high school. What the fuck you mean? Y'all niggas.
No, FCAT was like an elementary school.
No, nigga, FCAT was in high school too, 9th grade. If you didn't pass it in 9th grade, you had to keep taking it.
But it wasn't in 10th through 12th?
No.
That's why I probably don't remember.
No, you had to keep taking it after 9th grade, bro, and I couldn't pass it ever.
Damn,
I never passed it in high school.
Why do I only remember the FCAT being in like elementary school? It's really weird.
I don't know, nigga.
Mitchell had the FCAT?
Yeah.
I had the FCAT.
I think every school in Florida did.
Every school does.
Maybe else was like a
nigga, you went to the same school this nigga did.
I know. I just only solely remember back in my memories is taking it in elementary school.
Well, you had to take. No, you took it.
Because it was like a big thing, like prepared you for it and all this bullshit.
10th grade was the last time you had to take it. 10th grade, not 9th grade.
See, I never took the ACT or the SAT though.
I took the ACT.
Well, you didn't.
I remember one time.
See, but people only take those if they really want to go to like college and go away and shit like that. Me, I did it because I needed to graduate high school. They was gonna fail my ass.
Respect.
I couldn't pass the FCAT reading. Nigga couldn't comprehend not a goddamn thing niggas was saying.
I went to college for you. Man, we get to that's a different episode. But anyways, man, appreciate y'all listening to episode 30 of the Paid Day Off podcast. Man, we're gonna go ahead and take it on out of here, man. So, ladies, like I said, let us know, man. Do you want us to shoot our shot at the gym or what? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where should we holler? All right.
Should I holler at the grocery store?
Maybe the grocery store. Is that straight too?
Hit you up in Walmart.
When you walk into your car. Well, if you walk into the car, is crazy. All right.
But that's creepy.
It's kind of crazy. All right. At the car. All right. Let me get your license plate.
The only way you walk up to a girl when she go in her car is if you like, I'm gonna help you put your shit in your car.
Even that's creepy.
That is wild. But listen.
You mind if I help you with your bags in your car?
Appreciate y'all listening to episode 30. Like I said, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Paid Day Off Podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, please. All right. Follow me at Roy Motives. T at
T Greenery.
Jamaree at
Sincere Poppy.
All right. Make sure you get your imperfect tees at TroyBlyden.com. Unfortunately, Troy's not with us today, but he should be here next time. So, anyways, holler back at us. We out. Blow.